Hey guys, welcome to another Transformers Friday, and today we're taking a look at Power the Prime's Cutthroat. So, this guy is one of the terrorcons. He goes to Abominus. Let's take a look at him. First and foremost, we're going to go through the accessories. Here is his little handheld pistol. We'll get to more of what it can do later. I've already got the Prime armor on because, as you know, I'm not overly fond of this particular gimmick, but that's how it hooks on. It snaps on to the little bird's head on the side there. So that's how that goes on. Moving on. Now, as you know, some of you guys already know that this one has a slight bit of a design flaw. The bird head is only put on there with the pressure clipping. I found that if you pinch right here and manipulate it, it stays on a little bit better, but I'm not going to make any promises. So that's the only design flaw. Other than that, I really like this guy. He's got some great colors. He looks really good. Just remember to, when you're manipulating this bird head, just remember to pinch that like grandma pinching your cheeks at Christmas. Okay, so moving on. This is a remold of Swoop, so the wings move the same way, like this, etc. You know how that goes. Ball jointed shoulders, swivel, elbow. He's got hips, ball jointed legs, swivel at the top, and a knee bend. And of course nothing at the foot, and the head is on a ball joint. I believe that's a ball joint. Yeah, okay, head's on a ball joint. Okay, so excuse me. Being the combiner limb, we're going to go through putting him in his arm mode first because that's just easier. So if you've got Swoop, it's the same thing. You're just going to want to bend the head like this. That's how I do it anyway. Fold up the wrists, bend at the elbow, and then this will clip on to the little parts. There's a little opening right here. You peg that in, like so, on both sides. Am I getting that on camera? Yes. Alright, then clip the legs together, manipulate whichever way that you wish. The wings are going to come down, fold around like this. There's a little tab on his shoulder right here, and that will plug into the port on the wing. So when it folds up, it does that. Alright, and then you take the combiner peg out like so. There he is in his limb mode. Let's just add the hand on there just for fun. So let's get that. And I really wish that all of the terrorcons came with this purple color right there, because that is a great purple color. I love that. It's beautiful. I wish that the limbs came with those hands like that. Alright, so there's arm mode. Now, of course, we're going to go into beast mode. So let's, again, pinch that right there. Move it back like this. Put that combiner clip in. Alright, I found that the easiest way to get the arms to go in is to have them straight like this first, and then just kind of push them up against the waist and let the elbows fold in sort of on their own. It works for me a lot better. It might not work for you, but that's what works for me the best. So you're going to need to do like that. Alright, then you bring the legs up like this in typical Combiner Wars fashion. Let's move the wings out of the way. There we go. Bring the legs up like this, and they will clip together, he says. Alright. There it goes. That'll clip together like that. You come around, and he's got a tail that will keep those legs pegged together a lot better than Swoop's does, so that's pretty cool. Fold out the little bird legs like that on both sides, and there he goes. There's his little terrorcon bird mode. Like that. All right, and what I love about this is it's got the waist bend a little bit like the original Cutthroat had, so I think that's really cool. That's a nice bit of engineering, and you can manipulate the wings however you wish. The prime armor does peg into the back. You got to have the wings sort of slightly at an angle before it really works, and they will allow the prime armor to peg in like this. Let me see if I can do that for you real quick. Hang on. Like that. Then, yeah, there it goes. You can see the wings are just slightly tilted, just barely tilted up, and the prime armor pegs on there if you want to do that. And it can go either, you know, that way, the other way, whichever. That can peg into the prime armor, and it also does peg into these little holes back here, so you can have the gun on his back, like so. Okay, so last but not least, let's get him in his foot, leg mode, whatever you want to call it. Fold up like this, fold the wings down again, like so. Pinch, oh, and I forgot to mention, it's got this little thing that comes up, this little top piece, and then his bird mouth does open. So, forgot to mention that in the beast mode, but just little things. And I am being very careful with this headstock because it is finicky, but like I said, just keep pinching it right here and manipulating the top pieces. And I think actually the instructions call for the foot to be like up like this in his leg mode. I really don't care for that, so I just bend him down like so. But I mean, that's a self-choice thing. You can do whatever you want. There's his little leg mode. Alright. Final thoughts wise, I guess. This is a pretty fun figure. It has that slight design flaw, but that's easy to get around. You just gotta, you know, be careful with it. Plastic quality is great. I love the terrorcons, so I'm very happy with this particular figure. I've been finally seeing it where I live, which it took him a while to get him into stores, but I've been seeing him around. I would definitely recommend this figure, so feel free to pick him up, guys. Until next time, please like and subscribe. Later.